Nah,
but I
you
got it
good,
though.
man. So, real quick, man, introducing to y'all to the stage, we got IBM Hoodlum, one of the members of the IBM one of the IBM clique. So, would Luce be like the general, and you would be like the capo? Like, how does this totem pole work for the IBM dudes?
There ain't no totem pole.
Oh, y'all just
We
all
all
kicking
we
it.
all we all walk together, bro.
Okay, okay.
I
So,
mean, you gotta understand, Luce just started IBM, but we all walk together. We don't look at nobody to be underneath one another. We all walk together, bro. That's
y'all,
just what it is.
Jesus and the disciples. Hello.
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, yeah. Y'all like Jesus and the disciples. Y'all just all in this motherfucking kicking it, sliding this bitch together.
Yeah, I don't look at nobody underneath me or above me. You feel me? Like I look at all my niggas equal.
Man, so let's get cut straight to the bullshit, man. What the people want to know. Number one,
Yeah.
me and you chopped it up earlier, but my first question to you would be, why is it Wack is all of a sudden going against the IBM team, but specifically Loose Cannon?
Uh, I mean, like I said, as far as y'all know, the first time everybody heard they bumped heads was because of the swatting situation at Luce House. Wack tried to discredit Luce by saying it was a lie because they had some business, I guess, that day at 12 o'clock, and basically Luce came up with some bullshit to not do the business with Wack. Um, that right there is what popped everything off. But like I said before, Wack 100 calls that the fake beef. You know what I'm saying? So that was basically pretty much where everything started at. You know what I mean? So
Wait, when you say fake beef, what you mean?
that's what he calls it. I don't know.
Okay.
He calls it the fake beef.
Yeah, because it's crazy that throughout all of this, Wack ain't yelled free Loose Cannon not one time.
Not one time, and I pointed that out too. I've actually seen R&B come in Sunday service with Sharice and actually say free loose cannon. I've seen niggas that was bumping heads with IBM say free loose cannon. Shout out Compton Rick Rock because we was at it for a minute, but he's actually showed a little respect. Like what, free him. We don't wish jail on nobody type shit. You
No,
know what I'm saying?
no, I was gonna say even on my platform, like I shut down. We grown men, so grown men gonna be grown men. But I don't allow nobody to say nothing about Sharice on my platform because, despite the fact of all things, she's still a single mom out here right now with a baby. So we gonna leave it alone at that. You feel me?
Right.
If you can't respect nothing else, you can respect the fact that she at the house by herself with that kid, and that's enough to kind
Right.
of fall back. You feel me?
Right.
So, um, what what is the root of this fallout with Wack? You saying like it's some business. What is this business that's so big that had this nigga Wack so mad that got him going
I
against this nigga all of a sudden?
to this day, bro, I don't know. Whatever was supposed to be at 12, I nope. Luce never told me. A lot of the stuff Luce did with Wack, he wouldn't inform us about it. So whatever he had going with Wack at 12, I still have yet to find out what that is. But I'm gonna be honest, I never asked Luce what it was. I'm not that type of nigga to just be in niggas' business like that.
Right, right.
Luce shit past me, and then we'll go from there. So when the nigga Wack said that, I didn't go, well, let me go ask the nigga Luce what he talking about. I never asked Luce. I still can't tell you to this day what business was at 12.
Okay,
That
but whatever it was, it pissed Wack off enough to where now he wants to publicly discredit Luce and now make him seem like he is not what he. And it's crazy because now Wack is trying to make Luce seem like he's the opposite of what he's backed him to be this entire time.
I'm right.
So, like for example, I'm watching an interview with him and Officer Loveboys, aka Snitch Honey, and Young Aunt Hefe. And even in talking to this conversation with Young Aunt Hefe, he was like, "Yeah, well, people think that on the internet, we supposed to really be these characters, not they characters. But for the last 3 years, Wack has been in real life and on the internet costing people their jobs, their relationships, doxing people, all kind of stuff. And now all of a sudden it's fake." But it seems like it's fake all at the disadvantage and the discrediting of everything Loose Cannon has going on. What you think about that?
Right. Well, I guess. Whack is tricky, bro. You know what I mean? People got to understand he's like I said, he's a liar. I've already exposed that a lot of the shit that Whack comes up with, it be all lies, bro. It be plays to get numbers. Whack is infatuated with numbers on the internet. There's phone calls. I used to sit on the phone with Whack and Luce, and all he's talking about is dissecting numbers, 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 numbers. That's all he's worried about. He'll run anything past you. It could be all fabricated. And if he know how to bring it back, he'll run it. I'm about to expose some shit. When I go live tonight, I'm finna expose some
Yeah, and y'all
shit.
make sure
You
y'all
know,
tap
six
in with Bro live tonight. He going live at 9 o'clock LA time, right?
Right.
Yeah, 9 o'clock
9 o'clock
LA
LA
time.
time.
That's
You
midnight
know,
in the A.
then them niggas, tried to discredit Luce when a nigga 600 made a video and said, we don't run fake plays. That's bullshit. And I got something I'm gonna drop tonight to show y'all that them niggas be lying. They're liars, bro.
Hey, I wanted
You
to
know what I
ask you
mean?
this
And
too. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
right. They're liars. You know what I mean? I mean, like I said, look what they're trying to do now. Oh, put the video on me. I only basically, like I said, when I put the video out, is because Luce already felt like, you know what, the shit is already out there because the nigga 600, you could post it. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That's how that came along with me even putting the shit on the internet.
I want to come back to that. Before we go to
Right.
that, I want to get into in the last conversation that Sharice dropped on her page. It was a conversation with him, 600. Well, I'm sorry, when I say him, I mean Luce. Is Luce, 600, and Wack. And the conversation is about Brick Baby informing 600 about the big Eurico years ago. And I guess Big Wack had 600 had told that information to Wack. Am I following that correct so far?
Yeah, the audio you talking about that she put out from a long time ago.
Yeah. So, okay, so before I ask my question, can you please explain to us what that audio is?
The audio, nobody knew the audio existed. I was on the phone with Sharice and Luce when that audio was spoke on. And the whole point of that audio is because the nigga 600 was running content on Luce. That's when he had made the video like, oh, Luce told on his brother type shit. So Luce felt like, okay, he running content on me. I want to run content on him. So the whole point of that audio was to expose how 600 deals with Luce Cannon when Luce Cannon's on the street versus when he's locked up. He gets locked up, 600 pokes his chest out. When Luce is on the streets, you hear how he communicates with Luce. He's like a female. He stays in his place. That was the whole point of that audio. But of course, 600 goes and spins his narrative on it. And see, this is the thing, right? You can't. He tries to be like a prankster, a jokester. He makes this video and he tries to point out, well, why would Sharice put out something that the feds don't have? Okay, the feds have not heard this audio. Blase, right? So I sit here and I think to myself, like, well, it's a contradiction as well. People could say, oh, Hoodlum, you're contradicting yourself. You put the video out too. But like I said, I used their tactics. I put some shit out that was already on the internet. That's what they saying about the big U shit, right? Well, we talking about shit that was already on the internet. I would have never put the video out if Luce didn't give me the okay, but the shit was already out there. You see what I'm saying? So that's the only reason why, here, fuck it. It is what it is at this point. You can't do nothing about it. 600 put the video out. Niggas clipped it up. You see what I'm saying? I clipped it up. I wind up getting shit sent to me the next day or the same day, but the shit was already all over the internet. You see what I'm saying? So what he tried to say was, well, the feds don't have this. Why would you put this audio out and basically give them something else to go with to try to keep him in there? He basically tried to say she had an ulterior motive, like she's doing shit to keep him in there because she want to fuck around type shit. But see, this the point I'm trying to make. He should be saying that to Wack. See, a lot of people don't know, right? And I'm gonna show that tonight. The audio y'all heard hit the internet with Dale and Luce. Remember that got put on the internet when after Luce got locked up, right?
Okay,
I don't know if you heard that audio.
Just give a brief description to those who don't know.
Well, there was an audio that was leaked between the nigga Dale and Luce Cannon. Okay, that audio hit the internet after Luce got locked up.
For those of y'all who don't know, that's the snitch in a big Eurico.
Right, Dale is the one that they say that had the dispensary or whatever the case may be. Right, that audio was leaked when Luce got locked up. Now, mind you, do y'all know who the first person who had the audio?
Who was that?
SBGB TV.
Because he got it from Wack.
Exactly. Nigga,
Right.
Wack is the one that put the audio out. So when you're sitting here, why would Sharice do this to help the feds keep him in there longer? Well, why the fuck would Wack put out that audio? Because the feds didn't have that either. Nigga, I got the proof of him admitting it in my phone. That will be exposed tonight.
So this nigga Wack put out more.
Yep.
So this is like I said before. I've said recently in my video that I'm gonna start calling out YouTubers for using their comments to say the shit that they really want to say, but they hide behind, no, the nigga in the comments said it, the nigga in the comments said it. But nah, nigga, you really feel that way. That's why you allowing that shit on your platform. It's the same concept. Wack don't want to say it. He gave it to the SB whatever TV nigga, and he said it for him.
Right.
Okay.
And that's how we kind of figured out that you know, I was already looking in. You got to understand this. 3 months ago, you know, Wack was tripping about hold on, what's your channel name real quick? Oh yeah,
Trap
Trap
News
News
Network.
Network. I'm
Yeah,
gonna go.
everything is Trap News Network, Instagram, all that.
Hold on. Okay, hold on. Let me go to your shit on my PC real quick. Um, 3 months ago, motherfucking Wack was over there trying to get SBGB shut down.
I remember.
He was trying to get motherfuckers to mass report SBGB TV. That's because whenever you got numbers and you can defeat Wack on the internet, his playground, he'll try to tear you down. Now, mind you, 3 months ago, the nigga Wack was trying to get that nigga tore down. About a month ago, I decided to go ahead and dip over there and see what SBG was talking about. And I hear him on a phone call with Wack all friendly.
Friendly
I
as
said, that's
fuck.
kind of odd.
Friendly as
You
fuck.
can't beat him, join him, right? You can't beat him, join him, right? So I'm like, okay, this shit is weird. And then next thing you know, we started seeing the nigga, mind you, 3 months ago, this nigga SBGB was fishing around for certain information, begging for niggas to call in and shit like that. Once he started dealing with Wack, all of a sudden you were in possession of the same type of shit that Wack is usually in possession of. Remember, everybody already been questioning Wack, like, how this nigga always got the shit the police got? How he always get it? Next thing you know, SBGB TV all of a sudden got the same type of shit that he couldn't get a hold of 3 months ago now that he's dealing with Wack. See, people don't understand what confirms that he's in cahoots with Wack and he's playing anti-Wack, because I found out that that's the whole plan, is because the audio from Dale. Nobody had that audio trap but Wack. You want to know who else had the audio?
Who was that?
The homie that's locked up right now. Two people had the audio. One's in the feds, one's out. But like I said, he admitted to it, and I got it in a screenshot. So it don't even matter.
Yeah, well, I knew the SBG TV nigga. I knew he was flawed when I sent him
Right.
the video. Remember I was telling you about the video of the phone call with me and Wack and blah blah blah. I sent that shit to that nigga and he acted like he didn't see it. But you could, my nigga Instagram tell me that you seen it, my nigga. So you all good.
Right.
So that told me right there, like he was, he was, as they like to say, compromised.
Right.
So let me ask you this question: how do you feel about people who will say Luce spoke too much about the situation himself?
Well, I already spoke on that before, and I said, his wife probably said the same shit. I just figure like niggas probably thought that because a certain amount of time went by and that nobody was paying attention. I mean, that's pretty much what that was. I don't think the homie actually went up there and was like, I'm gonna do this to get, caught up. I figured like because certain time went by, it was a long time ago, niggas felt like nobody was zooming in and paying attention to it. But unfortunately, it backfired because the feds was watching. I guess Big U, when they bring in Rico, that means the nigga been being watched for a long time. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? So that's how I feel about it. I feel like the homie just didn't know that motherfuckers was watching because all the time that went by. That's pretty much, what that was.
So keeping it on the my bad. I got you, Draco. Keep it on the same topic. This nigga Draco, you burnt out. That nigga said who paid for Wax BBLs. You burnt out, nigga.
That is funny, right? That's funny.
On the same topic though, now when you have things like Wack taking the watch up to No Jumper and saying, yeah, if you want the watch back, he can come get it and blah blah blah, confirming
Right.
that not only did the fight happen, but now you have valuables and stolen goods from this. Anytime you hit somebody with a yistle, that's an attempt for sure, for sure. You feel me?
Right.
And
Right.
then when you strip somebody naked, you get that SA charge. You feel me?
Right. Right.
So what do you think?
I mean, like I said, him bringing that watch up there, just only he basically said, yeah, somebody did get robbed. You know what I'm saying?
Big
And that shit is just strange to me. Like, why would you bring the evidence back to the crime scene?
And what do you think his intention was behind that?
To throw IBM under the bus. He tried to disassociate himself with IBM after that shit happened. Remember, he was taking credit. Yeah, my team this. Yeah, you see what happens, and my team gonna do this, my team gonna do that. And then when the nigga seen how serious that shit got, because once that shit hit the internet, he was like, oh shit. You see what I'm saying? Oh shit, Jay Reed doing interviews, that shit went up like wildfire with Compton Rick Rock. That's when he was like, fuck, he scrambled. He was in panic mode. Now I gotta find a way to disassociate myself with this shit. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
That's what Wack was doing.
Because you're not from LA, you from Vegas, right?
Nah, I'm originally from LA, born and
Okay.
raised in Compton, bro. I moved to Vegas when I was 13. I
Okay,
didn't
got it,
bang
got
yet
it.
until I went to Vegas. Then I started banging from Vegas.
Okay, so look at it like this. We all know Burbank. Nigga, who the hell do you know can get a speeding ticket in Burbank without ending up with a warrant for missing court, let alone get into a full blown viral brawl that's seen across all media platforms?
I'm right.
You know what I'm saying? Like it never made sense. I said back in January, early January, late December, I said if Wack don't get picked up within the next 4 months, it's gonna be a tricky situation. And here we are 4 months later, and it's looking like the walls is closing in on this nigga.
Well, I know some shit that's confidential, and trust me, YouTube is about to go crazy with it. Like I told you, just remember I'm telling you this.
Do it got
And
something to do with a situation that might have everybody in jail by June?
I can't speak on that, but just know you're
We
gonna
might know
remember
the
this
same. We might know the
conversation I'm
same
having
thing.
you, and your motherfucking numbers is probably gonna be out the roof. Just know that, bro.
I mean, because
And when I tell you, like, this is what you gotta understand, bro. Like I always tell people, I'm a thoroughbred, solid nigga, bro. And when I fuck with somebody, I fuck with them. And unfortunately, the way this shit happened, it happened. But when you got a certain relationship with certain people, it hurts to see what niggas is going through, and you know what the situation has amounted to. And that's the reason why I'm so big on the 600 situation. Like, nigga, you was not supposed to put that video on the internet. I don't give a fuck what nobody talking about. You see what I'm saying? And I I told Luce, like, as soon as he did it, like, okay, you gotta watch this dude, you know? Uh I felt like Luce Cannon back was against the wall when it came out. I don't like I told you, I don't know what was the whole point of sending a video out to niggas. All I know, I can confirm, is Wack is the one that sent it to 600 in academics. I found out today that Wack sent it to FLAKKO. I don't know what was said when the video was sent to people, like, hey, this is supposed to be for this, or whatever the case may be. I don't know shit. Like I told you, I didn't know nothing about the situation until I woke up the next day, seen the motherfucking notification pop up for YouTube. 600 uploaded a video. I go, because I remember we fucked with 600 at that time, so I was heavy supporting him. Anybody from the team or at 100 side that was doing anything, I made sure I went over there, liked they shit, shared they shit, whatever the case may be. So I click on it, and that's when I seen him, like, yeah, this, that, woo, doo, woo, woo, you know, the little shit he had in the beginning of the video. And then boom, the whole motherfucking fight video come on. I didn't even know what it was. So when I seen the whole thing, I actually rewound the motherfucker. Then I screen recorded the motherfucker. Then I called Luce after. Boom, I called Luce. He like, look, I'm finna call cuz. Boom, he get off the phone with me. He called a nigga 600. He called me back a couple minutes later, said 600 gonna take it down, which he didn't take it down. He still left the motherfucker up, which is kind of strange to me. Like, you wanted it on there longer for some reason. Then YouTube came and snagged it down. Nigga, not even an hour later, that shit was every motherfucking where. Luce called me like, man, what the fuck? And that's when he was like, fuck it. You know, you might as well post it. I said, I'm gonna clip it up. I clipped it up on the one on YouTube. Now, the shit, I posted it on my Facebook as well, but I didn't clip that up. Nobody's on my Facebook. Now, my Instagram, I mean, was big as a motherfucker. So when I put it on my Instagram, I clipped it up, but it don't even really matter. The motherfucking video was already out there because the nigga 600. He put the whole video on the motherfucking YouTube. Like, I
So
just didn't understand that.
before we get to 600, because I want to ask you one more question.
Yeah.
And this is just my opinion. The most alarming thing about the video is not the obvious of the fight and people getting stripped. It's the fact that prior to the incident taking place, the video's already rolling for like 1 minute. Like, this is clearly a setup thing. You feel me? So
Well, you know, people tried to, you know, I mean,
my
if
question,
somebody's recording, I don't know.
my question is going to be simply this: why do you think Wack set that up? Because clearly Wack has it out for Jay Reed. I've said it on my channel a million times that, you know, Jay Reed was pressing Wack about the numbers. Wack was lying to Jay Reed and the people at Dodge, saying that Adam was involved when he wasn't. It was so many different situations where Wack's lies were coming to bite him in the ass. And then you have the situation where he's now, you know, upset at Jay Reed because Jay Reed's figuring out that Wack's full of shit. Why would you clearly have the video rolling to show a premeditation to this crazy ass attack, and then, you know, obviously, and then post it? But what's Wack's point and
Bro,
purpose?
that's the point I couldn't tell you. I didn't know nothing about nothing, bro. until I seen fucking 600 video and I called Cannon. I didn't know anything. I didn't know what was the point. I don't know why nobody was recording. I was oblivious to the whole motherfucking situation until I seen the YouTube. And that's when I called Cannon. You know what I mean? And then after the shit was everywhere, he was like, fuck it. It is what it is. So motherfucker could say, oh, like your chat reposted you to Lulu. The shit was already out there. It wouldn't have made a difference. Y'all, what y'all don't understand? It don't make a difference at that point. Me posting it does not make a difference from the shit already being there. It's there. The harm is already motherfucking done.
Well, yeah, because
Luce just felt like fuck it, eat off of it. It's already there.
To take it off of everybody, I got the fucking video. So regardless of the fact, I posted that shit. So even if none of y'all would have posted that shit, I posted it. So
we're
I
not
go
gonna
right there. I posted that
thing.
motherfucker.
The shit is there. There's nothing we could do at that point.
Like, not only did I post it, I edited that, I censored it and everything, and then posted. I tried to do my
like the shit was already there, and then once academics posted, it was over with. Like, nigga, what you mean? The shit was already done and over with, nigga. So it don't even really matter. Me posting it or not posting it after the fact doesn't change the fact that the police got the motherfucking clip, nigga. They already got it, nigga. What you talking about? So that don't mean shit at that point.
What switches 600 and Luce Cannon's relationship? How does that go south? How did they go from homies to your daddy a snitch?
Because the simple fact that the nigga 600 felt like Luce was throwing jabs at him the whole time, and after he bumped heads with Wack, that's when his true colors came out. Like, well, I felt like Luce was always throwing jabs at me, nigga. If you feel this my thing, right? If I'm dealing with a nigga and I feel some type of way about a nigga, I'ma holler at you, pull you to the side, my nigga. What's up with you? And if it get to that point, we gotta get down or whatever the case may be, we're gonna get down. I'm not gonna feel some type of way about a nigga, keep this nigga in my presence the whole time, and then when a nigga in a bad spot, you want to talk shit about him. Nigga, why don't you just get down with the nigga or pull a nigga to the side and, express how you feel? Like, nigga, I feel some type of way, whoop-de-whoop, and go from there.
So there is no actual, like, this is the situation that happened. It's like just an accumulation of feelings, and I think you feel this way, or I thought you felt that way, but there's no actual anything. It's just one day 600 was feeling a way, and then Luce Cannon's now in jail, so it's safe for him to talk shit.
Well, he was talking shit after the swatting situation when Luce Cannon and Wack bumped heads.
I'm gonna say he was talking. I'm not gonna say he was talking shit. I'm gonna say he was making comments. That nigga's now full blown talking shit.
No, that nigga was talking shit, bro.
I must have missed.
He was talking shit. Trust me, that nigga was talking shit. He showed his true colors, and boom. That's how we seen how the nigga really felt. But my thing is, nigga, I feel like you a buster, nigga. If you felt some type of way, I'm dealing with a nigga and I feel like, or I know he throwing jabs at me, like I said, I'm gonna holler at you, bro. What's happening with you, bro? That's just what it is. So you basically over there getting beat up like a bitch and you ain't doing nothing about it. You waited for a nigga to be like, oh, okay, now I want to say something. Like, that's whole shit, bro.
So is it safe to say at this point, because I mean, from my outside looking in perspective, it looked like Luce Cannon is getting packed out by Wack and 600, and they trying their best to get that nigga up out of there.
Well, this is the thing, right? When Wack seen that I had the power with the numbers on Instagram, because a lot of my shit chew his shit up on Instagram. When we found out that the nigga Wack was having SBGB run content on Cannon, like I said, they in cahoots, play like you anti-Wack.
How did you find out?
I can't say the name.
Say less.
But when we found out, and like I said, what really confirmed it was the whole audio with Dale. Nobody else had that audio. First person that had it was SBGB that actually put it on the internet, so I know where it came from. Right. Like I said, I got the shit admitting to it. So I'm gonna show that tonight. But fuck, hold on real quick. Shelby.
Hey man, y'all take this time to go follow IBM Hoodlum's page. Let me pull it up real quick. Show his page some love. Hey man.
Shelby.
Be making this shit up, man. I don't be making
my
this
bad.
shit up. No, you good. My nigga, parenting before anything.
Nah, my kid's asleep. I'm calling my wife. Bella.
I'm calling my wife.
Tell her to bring that bottle for me. My bad, man. What was I saying? I lost my fucking thought.
Shit, my bad, nigga. I'm over here trying to get to your fucking Instagram page to shout you out. Chat, help us out. What was he saying?
Oh, yeah. Okay, speaking on the Instagram. When we found out that he was having niggas run content on Luce, and trying to pretend like he was trying to find a way to make him out as a liar. Of course, we want Luce to be a liar. Yeah, Luce is a fucking liar. He's an entertainer. All that shit was a lie. Uh, when we found out that he was in cahoots with SBGB and had niggas running content behind closed doors, the green light was given to run content on Wack. Okay. And
When you
I
say the
made
green light, that's basically Luce was like, fuck it, fight back.
Well, I wouldn't say loose. It was decided between the team because we found out. Loose, nah. So when we ran content on Wack, he ran to the street, start crying. I got all the screenshots on my phone.
Yeah, I know. I seen that shit on your live.
The nigga hoodlum. The nigga hoodlum. So his whole first tactic was find a way to get rid of me. Okay, so his first lie on me was the whole I threaten R&B shit, which you know about.
Yeah,
okay?
I know about that.
He tried to say, well, I don't own a house in Vegas. That's my girl house. So if you found her address, then you threaten her. Okay, boom. That got through out the window. Nigga, shut up. All right. Second lie was, what'd he say? I put R&B number out. I don't even have R&B number. He told Cannon I put her number on the internet. I don't even have R&B number. So the reason why he's using R&B, I'm gonna explain to you why. Anybody that heavily deals with Luce, there's one thing Luce don't motherfucking play about. You want to know what that is? Don't involve niggas, girls, or niggas' wives. He is heavy on that. So that's why the nigga Wack attacked that first. I know what to use against this nigga. I'm a lie. Okay? Boom. He put R&B number out. Then every time I put content on him, he was pissed, nigga. He was over there. Nigga, if you see the screenshots of my phone, nigga, I would get phone calls with Sharice crying, laughing like this nigga just called me screaming, yelling at the top of his lungs, all type of shit. I put R&B number out, he said. That was a lie. I don't even have her number, bro. Then he turned around the other day. He did a live with Deuce Sims. You need to get rid of him. You need to disown him. What if the nigga go rogue? He already doing rogue shit. I never went live with Deuce Sims, bro.
Yeah, that's when you was playing the recording.
Right? Then they turn around and say that in the video I made on him that I said that Wack called Luce a snitch. I'm like, bro, this shit is getting out of hand. Like, he's trying every way to get you to get away from me because he know I got the power with the number on Instagram, okay? So when he seen that shit didn't work with Luce, he was able to go after an IBM member that's gullible, that's about to get content ran on his punk ass tonight, and he flipped him, okay? He fed him some bullshit, he bit the bait, and boom, that's how the whole Mo situation came along, which is going to be talked about tonight, and y'all will figure all
y'all
out.
Niggas got some shit going on over there, nigga. This shit got twisted turns like a motherfucker.
Right.
Hey, but anything that happened with this nigga Wack end up in bullshit. I've been telling niggas, fuck, bro. That nigga's a fucking.
And listen, and I'm gonna keep it real with you. See, people always would come at me like, yeah, y'all boss Wack, y'all boss Wack. Wack don't control us. Wack didn't have nothing to do with us, bro. We fucked with Wack on the strength of Luce. We used to warn the nigga, like, man, stop fucking with this nigga. But because Luce fucked with him, we held back. You know what I'm saying? Niggas didn't want to just get on a nigga head knowing them niggas had business. But if you don't think that niggas wasn't in Luce ear warning about Wack, man, come on, man. Niggas ain't dumb. Niggas think we just goofballs over here. Hell no, nigga. Everybody that know Wack 100 know, you know, trust me, niggas is in Luce ear like, bro, what is you doing? You don't need to deal with this nigga, bro. You know what I mean? So that's just what it is.
Man. My bad. The chat, y'all niggas, I gotta turn this fucking chat off. Y'all niggas is fucking retarded.
See, and that's exactly what they're saying in your chat is exactly, y'all gotta understand, Wack know how to manipulate the situation.
No,
the whole anti-Wack nigga is a play. That's how he wants it to be, nigga. How did SBGB get that motherfucking audio from Dale? There was only one person who had the audio that was on the streets. Wack.
Oh
like, come on, bro. How he get the audio?
Fuck out, bro.
Think about it.
So, all right. On a serious note,
right.
With Luce being in jail, Wack on the streets, we know about this whole no jumper shit. What's next for Wack?
Right now, he to me, he in panic mode because the nigga has tried to come up with so many motherfucking lies against me to try to tear me down. Like I said, the first thing was with the nigga that was a mole. He fed him some information saying I was talking about him, which I've never spoke this nigga name to Wack. The nigga bit it, and the nigga lied to Wack on me. The same nigga I'm talking about, when all that shit hit the fan, called me crying and apologizing to me about him saying what he said. Oh, I lied to him because he told me you said something about me. You know what I mean? And I told Sharice and him, like, nigga, I never, nigga, smut my niggas' names to any nigga that's a op, bro. I don't give a fuck if I'm at odds with one of my homies for the rest of my life. I'm not finna hop on the phone with an op and smut my niggas, bro. That's not what I do.
Right.
But for you to do exactly that showed your true colors. You see what I'm saying? Like, nigga, we don't get down like that. Nigga, you really believe what this nigga said? So when I sent them the screenshot of Wack had, mind you, me and Wack had got into it like 4-5 days before this whole situation with uh the nigga telling Wack some shit about me that Wack said on the live, which y'all gonna see that tonight. Watch, boy, I got some shit tonight. But I sent them the screenshot because me and Wack got into it 4 or 5 days before that nigga hit me up with that shit. And Wack had said something in the sense of, oh, I know about your broad and I also know about your homeboy with the rainbow shit. Don't think I was told. He said that to me. And then Wack turned around and tell the nigga he flipped from IBM, hey, the nigga Hoodlum told me this about you. Like, the nigga Wack know how to find gullible niggas,
He played
bro.
dumbass penitentiary games.
Right. And then
Yeah.
the nigga bit. And, oh, nah, that nigga would do whoa. That nigga put his whole lifestyle on me, bro. And I'm like, that's how niggas getting down. But like I said, the nigga was, oh, I'm sorry, Hoodlum. I was mad, my nigga. The nigga Wack made me believe. Nigga, watch when I do my live tonight, nigga. I'm gonna show you everything, nigga. You can be like, man, this shit is crazy, bro. But this is how niggas get down, bro. Niggas is snakes. Wack 100 is just desperately trying to find a way to take me down. Now their new thing is IBM Hoodlum is the one that posted the video for the first time. Nigga, like, get the fuck out of here. How in the fuck? And then he's so, like I say, he's so stupid. In the caption he made today, Luce Cannon sent 600 my reel and 600 reposted my reel as a YouTube video. And like I said, anybody that's seen when 600 uploaded that video, it was the whole video, bro. And plus, I write all over my shit with IBM logos. That shit would have been all over the screen. Stop playing. And then the nigga get on YouTube and hurry up and yeah, I was the first nigga that broke the video. Like, y'all don't even think y'all planned through before y'all try to make up some shit on me, bro. Like, come on, man.
Let me ask you
Like,
this
stop, bro.
question. What was the point of them niggas
Right.
saying that Luce Cannon was in court snitching on his brother? And then
That's the way to
who
run
said
content
that?
on
Did
niggas.
600 say that or did Eddie Boy? One of them said
600 said it.
So one said he was snitching on his brother, and the other one said that he was saying that that he was recording in the courthouse. I think
He
Eddie
didn't say
Boy
that. Eddie
said
Boy
that.
lied about that part. No, the niggas, all Luce Cannon said when he shouted out is, I don't fuck with cuz, why he here? That was it.
That's probably
Remember,
not,
Eddie
it's
Boy.
probably not the best
Eddie
thing
Boy,
to yell in federal
listen,
court, though. Probably not.
I made a video on my YouTube and I said Eddie Boy was pulled out of the courtroom and was asked if he wanted to press charges because he was either in the paperwork or some shit. That nigga came on my video and told me I was lying, but I just heard audio today of the nigga saying that exact shit. But he called me a liar. Eddie Boy's a liar, bro.
Well,
You see what I'm saying? Like, come
he's a
on, bro.
smoker, so you know, there's that.
Right. That nigga came in my comments. You don't know what you're talking about. Da 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 da. Nigga, why did you deny that and then turn around and say, yeah, they did pull me out the courtroom and ask if I wanted to press charges?
So what
Like,
can
come on,
Eddie
bro.
Boy press charges on this nigga about?
I don't know. I still don't know. I was confused. I didn't know if it was in the paperwork or whatever the case may be. I just know they pulled the nigga out the courtroom and asked him if he wanted to press charges or some shit. And that nigga came in my chat like I didn't know what I was talking about just to make a motherfucking
And
video.
then didn't he say like a video or
that's what
something?
happened.
Didn't he say something about like I'm a Muslim now, so I can snitch or some shit like that?
He said he a 6'0" turned Muslim.
Yeah, so he can snitch or some shit like that.
I have no idea.
It's never. It has nothing to do with your gang affiliation. You probably just shouldn't be telling on people just
yeah.
because.
But the nigga Luce shouted out, I don't fuck with cuz, why he here. Somebody asked him about some recording devices. I guess somebody knew who he was. They tried to put that on Luce, like Luce said that. No, the fuck he didn't, bro. And like I said, the whole snitching on the brother that 600 fucking spent the narrative on.
So is that
that's not what happened?
Was the brother okay? So you tell us what did happen.
Okay, so you know, Luce got a twin brother. Names are kind of similar.
Tremaine and Jermaine.
When they were reading off the reason why they was, you know, basically going to deny bail, part of his priors they were using against him were charges that his brother had. They were mixing them up because of the names. And all his attorneys said was, some of the stuff y'all using against him is not his, it's his brother's. That's all I was said. And of course, 600 mark ass, yeah, that nigga stood in the courtroom and snitched on his brother. Like, these what these niggas do, bro. Like, that shit weird, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Like, that's 600 though. 600 wanted to go at the homie. And like I said, if you notice, once I found out that nigga real life, Trap, I text him. I can send you the text right now. And I told him, nigga, oh, I found out. Run content on Luce again, and they gonna know who you really are, Mr. Jamal. Oh yeah, they gonna know who you are, Mr. Jamal. I ain't never met a nigga that
Calling
say
that
he
nigga
grew
by
up
his
in the
middle name is
60s
crazy.
and that nigga lived in Moreno Valley till he was 22 years old. But you grew up in the 60s. You might have bounced around and been out there, but your permanent address was in Moreno Valley. And you got a lot of shit to say about somebody being from the IE, nigga, even though Moreno Valley don't consider themselves the IE.
It's the IE.
But yeah, huh?
It's the IE.
Well, yeah, I know, but if you ask Mo Val niggas, they'll tell you like we don't consider us IE. You know what I'm saying? Like my cousin, he
Google
from
Maps
Dorner Block
considers
in
you
Moreno
niggas
Valley, and
IE.
he'll tell you. You feel me? We not IE type shit. So,
Google
but I know
Maps
it's
consider you
considered IE.
niggas IE.
Yeah, I know. You know, so but like come on, man. I got some shit. I got documents to prove it. And I'm telling you, nigga, if you knew what I knew about 600, nigga, your mind will be blown, nigga.
Hey, it sound like we gonna find out tonight at 9 o'clock, man. Y'all make sure y'all tap in.
No, I'm not dropping that content. I told him if he dropped content on now, mind you, if you that live where the nigga Wack says something about me, I ain't allowed back to Vegas, whoop because of the shit the mole told him that lied on me. 600 was in that same live saying, "Oh, I'm not even finna go out them niggas no more." He threw in a white flag because, mind you, like I said, I already had texted him, let him know what's up, and he knew it was accurate. So now, oh, all of a sudden you don't want to run content no more, nigga? Yeah, I thought so, nigga. You threw in a white flag because you know what time it is. And like I said, run content on Luce, and y'all gonna find out who Christopher Jamal Lovejoy really is. Okay.
So is that the reason why we've seen Christopher Loveboy slow down on all his loose cannon content recently?
Oh, hit it on the head, bro. Hit it right on the motherfucking head because after that text message, you didn't see no more videos come out about Luce. The nigga even removed all his shit off his Instagram. Like, come on, bro. Because I told him I knew. I'm the type of nigga that'll hint. Like, I'm gonna send you something that you know is facts, and you gonna be like, well, how the fuck this nigga know about this? So I hinted like, hey, moms and pops, oh, I know what's up, bro. Moms was this, moms was that, and that shit spooked him. Like, okay, I'm cool. Now he throwing in a white flag. I mean, I'm not gonna give them niggas no more attention, man. I'm done with that. Yeah, I bet, nigga. But your little boss over there, y'all not like I said. How dumb can you be, right? 600. I'm gonna put 600, right? That's what I'm talking about. Your boss made that post today, and you ain't even smart enough to tell your boss, hey, you might want to take that down because you know I do got that video up on YouTube of me admitting that I was the first one to put that video out, right? Them niggas ain't even smart, bro. You niggas is idiots. Like, you ain't tapped that nigga on the shoulder like, Wack, what you doing, bro? You know I got the motherfucking, I wouldn't be surprised if that motherfucker get taken down. You're an idiot, bro.
Damn. I mean, shit. There's I'm gonna see if the chat. Y'all got any questions, big dog? I think we pretty much touched on everything. He got his live at 9 o'clock, so I want to make sure you got time to get to his shit. But chat, y'all got any questions real quick before we let Hoodlum get up out of here? Cause I mean, shit. I mean, my nigga. You know, all the other stuff niggas can chop it up about off camera. You know what I'm saying? Or you know, whenever you decide to put the content out, we can, you know, niggas can run it back off of that. But chat, I'll give y'all a second. Real quick question. When it comes to you just going back and you watching everything, what do you think about what are your personal opinions on this entire situation as a whole? Everything from how the situation went down, put it on camera, niggas switching on each other, just overall in totality. What are your thoughts and opinions on this situation?
Sloppy. One word, sloppy, bro. And that's just being honest. Sloppy.
All right, man. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna put the questions on the screen, but you can just answer them.
His IBM stuff. Yeah, I can. It says hell yeah. Is Luce good and high spirits? You need anything? Luce is living like it ain't nothing going on. Like that's how you supposed to be. You don't want to be. Of course, where you at, right? But when you, like I said, I've been to prison twice, bro. When you locked up, the worst thing you can do is stress while you in there. Now you become weak. You become prey. Niggas see when you weak, and they gon' you know, they'll do shit to you. You can't be in there showing you weak. You know, Luce is actually in good spirits, you know, and he understands the situation and he like, fuck it. I'm gonna have to battle what I'm gonna battle. That's just what it is. Is IBM still standing together after all this? Hell yeah. I talk to my niggas every day. Of course, we got the mole up out of there. We found out who the mole was.
Hey, who is the mole?
You'll find out tonight.
Oh, all right.
My thumbnail says it all. Nigga, go look at it. Just go look at the thumbnail. The thumbnail will tell you it's pretty much in the thumbnail who's the mole. Like, come on, man. Pay attention. What's on that mold that's not supposed to be on that mold when you go look at the IBM?
I don't know who has dreads. I don't look. This is what I know. I know that
Well,
I
you
know that
better
the
go look at
IBM.
the IBM members.
Hold on.
And it'll tell you
How will we find that? On Instagram, I'm assuming.
Yeah, you might find it on Instagram.
Is it the nigga that got baptized?
Nah. That's actually one of the thoroughbred IBM niggas.
That's Gloss, right? Who got baptized?
Correct.
And then what about the Gizzy nigga?
Huh? Who?
Yeah, see, look, I knew the Gizzy nigga was a weirdo.
Who?
Chat. So look, remember I was just saying the Glizzy nigga? I was just saying bro was a weirdo. I just said that shit the other day. And that nigga was in my he was in my comments. That nigga was mad than a bitch.
This nigga is like my brother, right? I've been knowing this nigga for 25 years, bro.
Damn, your day one homie switched on you? Shit.
Day one, nigga.
Shit.
And it was for nothing. I didn't do nothing to the nigga. So I was trying to figure out. Listen, in my live tonight, you guys are going to find out why all of this shit happened with him. And I'm going to point out everything this nigga Wack is trying to do to cover up the fact that his, what they call him, Fluff Joy now? That shit had me.
I call that nigga Love Boys.
They're trying to cover up him putting out that video by saying, let's just flip it and spit it on Hoodlum. Nigga, that shit is funny, nigga. But I'm going to break everything down in details. But like I said, if motherfuckers want to ridicule me for putting some shit out that was already out, so be it. The shit was already out there. It is what it is. Like I said, long as I wasn't the nigga that put the shit out there the first time, I don't give a fuck. And like I said, Luce, the one that okayed it. It was like, fuck it. That nigga was hot, bro. I'm not lying to you. That nigga was pissed the fuck off when the nigga 600 put that video up, bro. Damn. But like I said, an hour later, nigga, that motherfucker was floating around everywhere. And like I said, academics pretty much did what everybody else did. They just like, fuck it. It's already out there. Post it. Come on now. Let's get real.
No, that's real shit.
Luce even kept it real. He was like, fuck it. Might as well eat off of it. Why everybody else post it? To eat off of it, nigga. Yeah. But at that point, we ain't incriminating nobody because it was already on the internet. Remember, that's Wack and 600 go to. It was already on the internet. So we just talk about some shit that's already on the internet. Come on, man. Let's get real. Like, come on, call a spade, nigga. We ain't gonna be able to use this tactic this way and then can't use it the other way. Like, nah, fuck that, nigga. This shit was already on the internet because Snitch Hunted put it out on the internet. And niggas just like, fuck it, we gonna eat off of it. That's all that was. Now, if a nigga like academics put it out there first, then it would have been a different story because that nigga's a civilian. He could do shit like that. But like I said, when you bang 6-0, you don't look at no video that can put a nigga away for years and say, let me go feed this to the cops, nigga. That's crazy.
Well, not Luce Cannon. 600 claims a neighborhood that doesn't claim him. So, there's that.
He ain't from 6-0, nigga. He from Moreno Valley. I'm trying to tell y'all, nigga. That nigga's from Moreno Valley, bro.
So what do you
think? And like I said, no smut on Moval, nigga. My cousin is Stepper from Dorner Block. Nigga ain't playing no games with Nair, nigga, bro. High ranked in prison when he was on the yard, beating niggas up, bro. No smut on Moval, but he's from Moval. Don't claim you from 60s and all your addresses was in the 60s and we pull all your addresses and ain't none of them was in the 60s. That nigga live in Marina Del Rey as we speak by the beach.
By the beach, yeah, that's true. Right. What do you feel about when people say, why does Luce keep saying that he's fighting while he's in jail?
You said what?
Why does Luce keep on saying that he's fighting in jail?
Do you think he really fighting in jail?
I mean, I've been in jail. I've broken fingers and gotten stabbed in jail, so I've done a lot of fighting in jail.
So so let me ask you this.
Do I think that he's fighting? Do I think the stories of him and Brick Baby are real? No. Do I think that niggas fight in jail a lot? Yes. Does he have the potential to fight in jail a lot? Yes. Is he fighting Brick Baby in jail a lot? No.
I don't know. I can't tell you what happened.
But I will say this. Whether it's real or whether it's fake, nigga, you fighting a federal case. Why the fuck are you saying this online?
Well, let's take a wild guess.
It's the money, it's the content, it's the clicks and the ticks.
Right. So put it to you like this. Did you see the paperwork from when people couldn't find the paperwork from his bail hearing? Yeah. You seen it? Yeah. Did you see why they denied him?
Well, I know he has the 2 warrants in Riverside County or San Bernardino County with Gigi. And then I want to say something about it was a flight risk. Don't let me lie and quote it. I have to go back and look at it again.
They checked flight risk.
Yeah.
You hit on the money. But what I'm saying is, if he got in a fight in the jail, that would have been in there too, bro.
True.
Come on now. In the feds, that would have definitely been in there.
True.
So, come on, man. Use your head. 600 is not from Moreno Valley. Hey, Dre, He lived in Moreno Valley until he was 21, 22 years old. That nigga from Moval. I'm correct, bro. We're not finna do all that. That nigga from Moval, bro.
Yeah,
His whole family was tied to the same address for a long time, bro. His
Drake,
daddy, his mama, his grandma, all of them was tied to the Moreno Valley for years, address for years, bro. So you grew up in Moreno Valley. And like I said, you probably moved towards LA a little bit later because his LA addresses was in Inglewood. Remember the nigga said in the video, I only had one, all my addresses was in the 60s. Only one was in Inglewood. Nah, two of them was in Inglewood. One of the addresses right now that you were living at in Inglewood is where your mama lived right now in Inglewood, nigga. The one that he claims is dead, that's not dead. Dre, you better stop being gullible to these weird ass niggas, bro. You better wake up. The nigga told the world his mama and daddy is dead. They not dead, nigga. Dead homies, they not. I got a picture of his mama house right now.
so let me ask
Yeah,
you.
nigga, I get greasy with this shit, bro.
So what's your dog in this fight? Why are you so invested?
Because I'm a loyal nigga.
Okay,
If I fuck with you, Trap, and I'm loyal to you,
fair
any
enough.
nigga smutting you, I'm on their head, nigga.
Well, no,
That's
I
what a
fight for
real
my
homie's
homies
supposed
without
to do,
asking no
nigga.
questions. That be like, oh, you finna go get
Right.
these niggas? All right, cool. I guess that's what we're doing
Right.
tonight.
That's what it is, nigga. I ride for my niggas, bro, because I'm a solid, loyal nigga. I'm not finna let nobody smut any. You wanna know what's crazy, bro? And I keep telling everybody, Luce a good nigga. You know how many times I sat on the phone with Luce? And we have, nigga, I've been on the phone with names y'all wouldn't even believe, nigga. From Meek Mill to Meek Mill Entourage to Drake to Dre, nigga. When Luce be talking about certain names, nigga, he lying. Nah, nigga, I've been on the phone with certain niggas because of this nigga, bro. There was a time we was on the phone and the nigga said something bad about Wack. And that nigga Luce tripped out, bro. And he was like, nigga, don't ever smut like when I fuck with him, bro. Like, that's how I am, bro. Like, if I fuck with a nigga, I'm not finna let nobody dirt your name, nigga, without getting on your head. Nigga, we can go to war, nigga. It is what it is.
So
It's gonna be what it's gonna be, bro. That's how I live my life, nigga. I'm married, I'm papered up, all of that. Nigga, but at the end of the day, I'll slap the shit out of a nigga, bro, if you disrespect me and anybody I fuck with. That's hoodlum, nigga.
It's crazy that it goes from okay, Henny, I got you on that next question. Before we get into the next question, it's crazy how it goes from I fight for Wack to now Wack is snitching on Luce.
So what's the motive in exposing kids, moms, dad, folks don't have nothing to do with the situation? Now, you want to know why I decided to go in on R&B and put other people in it with Wack? Take a wild guess.
Hold on. I'm sorry, real quick. Hold on, Hoodlum. Management, you ain't missed nothing you don't already know, my nigga. Go ahead, Hoodlum.
The reason why R&B, now mind you, I'm not the type that go at nobody women, nobody kids, nobody none of that. But remember this, right? I got it in screenshots. Wack decided to text me and say, fuck your wife, fuck that bitch, fuck your mama, and fuck that bitch. At that point, everybody with you, Wack, can lead this earth ASAP, nigga. Dead homies, nigga. When you disrespect my wife, that's a whole nother ball game. So when people are like, well, why are you going at R&B? Because the nigga said, fuck your wife, that bitch, and this and that, whoop, whoop. Same thing about my mom, bro. That's what ignited the fire with me.
Why, though? Like, what prompted that?
I don't know. That's the same day I told you he told Luce that I put R&B number on the internet, and I don't even have her number.
Got you.
It's the same day he said, fuck your wife, that bitch, fuck your mom, that bitch, whoop, whoop. That's the same day we got into it when he said, oh, I know about your broad. Obviously, he don't know about my wife. My motherfucking wife got 3 master's degrees. My wife is worth 10 million, nigga. And she has everything you can imagine, nigga. We just dropped 2.6 million on a motherfucking 300 or something acre ranch, nigga. We papered up, bro. We own shit. We got land. We got all that, nigga. My wife is top of the totem pole, nigga. So you couldn't hear nothing about my wife. There ain't no split on my wife, nigga. My wife is a genius, bro. So when he said that, I kind of pretty much figured out who he was talking about. And then that's when he came with, oh, and don't think I don't know about your homie with the gay shit. Don't think I was told. I wasn't told. Yeah.
Yeah, that shit crazy. Damn.
Yeah. And then, he went and posted my wife on his page. And that's what prompted me to be like, oh, let me put R&B on mine. With them raptor feet she got over there.
R&B. Can't be messing with R&B.
But yeah, I didn't put R&B in nobody in nothing until that nigga said something about my wife and my mom. Like my mom, like, you gotta understand, when you marry, your wife come before everybody.
Nah, yeah. You
There's
chose
laws
her
with
in
this
front of
shit.
God.
And he,
I didn't even, you
I
my
probably,
nigga.
if he would have just said my mom, I probably wouldn't even said nothing about R&B. But when he brought up my wife, that's when it's no holds bar at that point.
Look, in a public
Everything
conversation
is what
and
it
in our
is.
private conversation, when you said your wife, I didn't ask no questions.
Yeah, at that
Yes,
point,
I understand. That's
it's
your
up,
wife.
nigga. It's up with you and whoever with you, nigga. If they want to trip, we can trip, nigga. I got hitters behind me too, nigga, from Texas to the West, nigga. Dead homies.
So when it comes down to this whole situation, what are
Right.
you? What's your end game? What are you hoping to accomplish?
My thing is this: stop running content on Wack. I mean, on Luce, and I won't run content on them.
Oh yeah, that's not gonna
As
happen.
long as they keep either coming at me or Luce, I'm gonna keep coming at them. I don't stop, nigga. I'm gonna keep it real with you. The
Yeah,
nigga
we
Wack is
see you.
light
You're
work.
very you're
Wack,
on this.
Wack, Wack is light work because Wack is so used to dealing with dummies. He's used to dealing with niggas that ain't got no common sense, just don't know how to fight back. People don't understand. Yeah, nigga, I banged, but I was a smart gang member, nigga. I'm intelligent. There's times people like, you sound like a white boy. That's because I know how to deal with the white people when it's time to deal with them motherfuckers. I know how to sound like a Mexican when it's time to deal with them. I know how to sound like an Asian when it's time to deal with them. Nigga, I'm not dumb. I'm not just one dimensional, just dumbfounded to life and just banged out like some niggas. See, he fucked with the wrong one. You think you smarter than these niggas, but you not. It's a lot of niggas. Why you think he can't beat SBGB TV? Because SBGB TV is actually smart, nigga, if you want to keep it real. Smarter than Wack, even though I don't fuck with that nigga because he's the police, but he can't defeat niggas that actually got a little sense, bro. He's
No,
used to demolishing niggas that don't have no sense, don't know nothing about nothing. He takes advantage of that. That's why the nigga's scrambling right now to get me tore down. It ain't gonna happen, nigga. You only fueling me, nigga. You gassing me right now. Oh, nigga, what? Finna hit you with this. Everything you put out, Wack, I'm gonna chew your ass up, nigga. Dead homies.
damn.
But yeah, I'm finna get ready to go live. Let me go. I'm gonna get dressed. Well, I ain't getting dressed. I just gotta, prep. And
Hey
if you
man,
wanna
well
tune
look,
in, you can tune in.
y'all see it right there on the screen. That's IBM Hoodlum. He going live on his channel in 30 minutes at 9 o'clock LA time, 12 o'clock Eastern time. Hoodlum, I appreciate you, bro. Check your Instagram DM. I just sent you a video, something to make you laugh, just incorporate it into your content.
I got you.
And I'll say probably started around the 15-minute mark.
You said started when?
At the 15-minute mark.
What you mean?
The
You know,
video I just
I'm
sent
new
to your
to the YouTube
Instagram.
shit. Oh,
Oh,
okay,
no,
gotcha. I
check
think
your
someone
Instagram.
from
Check your
YouTube shit.
Instagram. Yeah.
Like I said, I'm new to the YouTube shit. Like I was not utilizing the YouTube. Remember, I created the YouTube off of my original YouTube account that I had for years. So, Lou spoke to us like we need a presence on YouTube. I was like, I'll just create an IBM World YouTube channel. But I barely fuck with it. I don't know nothing about it. I'm still learning, nigga. I be looking at the numbers like, well, why is the numbers different over here than here? And I'm still learning. So if you got any advice as far as like how to deal with this shit, then you can run it past me.
All right, bro. Be safe out here, my nigga. I'm gonna tap in with you.
Wack has a federal issued BBL.
These niggas are retarded, bro.
Yeah, all right.
All right,
Yeah, your
peace.
chat is comedy. All right. I appreciate you, Trap.
Appreciate you, my nigga.
All right, I'm out of here. Peace.
Y'all niggas, I can't take you niggas. No, free Avenue Angel to you.